So we open with none of the ladies believing that Brandy said they engaged in coitus. Coitus. Don't say that. Don't even put that out there. Okay, Rinna. Teddy said, well, when do you have time to have all these conversations with her if you don't have a relationship? She said, Teddy, she called me. Yeah, but you answered. So we're trying to get the background straight, and everybody's like, but you said this, then you said that. What's real? What's false? Rinna says, this feels dirty. Something in the milk ain't clean. Something's awry. You know, it's funny, I've been saying that all my life, and now I really love rye bread. A pumpernickel, a sourdough, rye. Denise said, I have owned it and it's not good enough. No, there's a little back pedal and a little... You can't curse in the beginning of the video, so that's why. So Rinna's like, look, if we gonna put our business in the street, you gotta put your business in the street. Now Garcelle comes in with some common sense. Why do you believe Brandy over Denise? Why is it such a crusade to not believe Denise when y'all don't mess with Brandy, because Brandy is a hot, sizzling, stinking mess. Kyle started that interrupt stuff with Garcelle. She said, sorry. Garcelle said, excuse me, I'm not finished. Sorry. She went right back to eating her food. She like, So now they head over to the bar for another round of drinks so we can finish this. But everybody's just going to take it slow and move with their guard up. So Erica says, so you didn't tell Brandy I was icy. Erica, you've got a bad rep out there. Trying to get people fired, not being nice. Denise said, I swear on my mother's grave she is lying. And everybody's like, oh Lord, here we go. The actress is coming out. Oh God, now in the confessional, you gonna admit Brandy said, oh, I heard Erica was cold, and you agreed. You said she was cold to you. So you see, you're playing semantic gymnastics. The girls have probably seen the tape or heard something from production, because there's always this hidden audio running about behind. And they know, and that's why they're like, she's not going to own it, and that's why they're holding your feet to the fire. I didn't lie. Yes, you did, Danielle, and that's why Rinna said the reunion was bullshit. Okay, so Teddy comes up with another good question. Why didn't you fess up with this last night? She always coming up with a new story. And Rinna still doesn't know what she believes. Rinna done heard something for real, and she knows the true truth. So now Garcelle says, so Rinna, your daughter has body image issues. Why are you always naked on the gram, shaking and shimmying? Don't you think that's adding to the problem? Oh, Garcelle will get you together so quick. Like, she is ready for it. Like, she don't even have to think. Dorit said, well, I don't understand the dancing thing. She said, it's not for you to understand. Oh. Oh. Yes. I knew this was going to be good. Lord, so Denise crying. They just gonna head back to the hotel. This is not a fun trip. So the next day, Sutton and Garcelle go to Mass. And now Kyle and Dorit have gotten back to a good place. So Rinna's gonna check up on Denise, but still grill her. So Lisa says, well look, I'm pissed that you said Brandy said that she fucked us. Because she didn't. Oh, Rinna said, don't tit for tat with me anymore. She said all the heifers was at the table and you couldn't get them to lay off. When Kyle told you to fuck off, I was there defending you. Denise said, well, how would you feel? Is that a friend? I was just trying to clear the air. I did it in a horrible way. Yeah, you cleared the air like a fart. And now we got actress Rinna. I feel like I really failed you, Denise. Rinna, being mean and angry isn't like you. Girl, watch the past couple seasons. That's you to a T. So now her and Denise are heading to church. Oh, Garcelle, this brown ensemble is everything. You've outdressed Sutton, but then again, right now, I've outdressed Sutton, and I'm in a sheet and a tank top. So now Rinna catches up with Dorit and Kyle. So we're getting ready for the last dinner. So Dorit, Rinna, and Kyle are going to plan a secret baby shower for Teddy in the new restaurant room she designed at Boco de Bepi. So Denise is taking control tonight because she's had it. What you gotta say, Niecy? So Denise said, I've been on the receiving end of your shit every frickin' dinner, and that is not okay. Kyle said, when things come out in the group, we have to talk about them. They do not. Teddy's like, I thought we were done talking about this, but here we are again. Well, I mean, she's like, look, y'all got to beat the dead horse. Let me take a whack at it. Go on, Malin. Take a whack at Weezer. Now, Teddy says, oh, you gonna show up with a prepared speech and make yourself look like the victim. Y'all have gone in and you do trust Brandy over her, so you have beaten up on her, and it has gone on and on. She said, no, move on. Kyle said, who attacked you? Girl, you orchestrated everything like Vanderpump. She said, it's gotten to the point where it's mean girls. Okay, now Garcelle makes a dramatic exit. She's like, I want to hear you, but I'll be back. I guess she's just over the bull. Denise is like, I'm out. I'll see you. I'm going to get my core. She said, I'm done. With the show? Really? Garcelle outside tearing up, I'd rather be home with my kids. Girl, you at work. Don't nobody want to be at work. Well, except me. I love this. So now production's talking to Denise and they're like, you can't just make a big speech and then leave. I feel like, I don't know, it's a dirty show. You're playing a dirty game, making dirty money. Okay, so production got her to go back in to hear what they have to say. But I mean, why? They don't believe her, so it's really, there's no more point. They don't believe her. So Denise comes back in, everybody's like, all right, we can agree to disagree, no more name calling, and then we talk about the craziest places we done had sex. Well, let's get to P-Valley. You know, I'm kind of getting into it. It's giving me a those girls tea. I feel like Uncle Charlie is Lauren, or Clifford, or whoever, is like a Lawrence role, but also a Queen Latifah role, and the hair pieces are similar. Okay, so we open it with some guy saying, why should I pay for you to take your clothes off? You wouldn't give a homeless man $1 million. Oh God, it makes your skin crawl to see women here degrading themselves. Then why are you here? Go to church and get you a church girl. Go volunteer, get you a Peace Corps woman. Take a cooking class, get you a chef lady. Oh, he gonna throw the money on the floor. Why be mean to a stripper? Strippers are fun people. Like, I don't understand why you would pay money, but then again, I'm not a straight man with, frustration issues. Child security, grab that throat like, nah. Okay, why is Autumn washing all that money she got? So she puts $28,000 in her bank account. All right, now we got the girls dancing in the gym. Mercedes girls. Those girls. So now we've got Mercedes giving somebody her business plan. She's like, look, I know how to sell an experience. It's a subscription service. We'll have all different kind of classes to give the girls skill sets. Sounds good. Remember that horse-faced woman who had that TV show with the dancing girls? She made money. Not enough to get that face fixed, but money. Oh, it's the real estate agent, and she says, child, you better have me that down payment by tomorrow. Everything's getting bought up. The real estate agent said I'd up my fee to $250. Make them pay for what it's worth. Lord, we got the mama taking us to church with her weed pen in the car. So she gets her daughter's $20,000 out, but is she gonna give her the check? Back at the club, Autumn is trying to learn how to climb the pole, but she says she doesn't have the upper body strength. That is a workout. So now word's traveling around from the girl with the baby that Uncle Clifford heard that a casino's coming to town and it's going to build over the Pank. Clifford and Autumn are talking about the disparity in offers in the office. So Autumn says, look, I ain't talking to that crazy lawyer no more. He got pictures of me. Clifford said, yeah, he's got pictures of me too. He's got pictures of all of us. We were on the property. He ain't stalking you. You ain't nothing special, boo. So now we got the lawyer and the mayor having a meeting with the money man. And he's like, look, I ain't about to pay for the Pink. That shit's going into foreclosure, and if this ain't under budget, we'll find another small town. So the mayor says, well, give me 2 weeks. I'll come up with a special ordinance to expedite this foreclosure. Cause he ain't shit, and now we know it, baby, you ain't shit. So now the mayor's upset with the lawyer because he's like, you gonna fuck up my legacy. Child, Mercedes calling her mama for that check that she ain't gonna get. Okay, so now we're at the revival, and mama like, look, I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna sing, and I'm gonna preach. Now, she was getting everybody in the spirit. He tried to snatch that mic on, and she went right out into the audience and started praise dancing. She got the ghosts. So he pulled her back to the to the vestibule, and she said, "I thought you wanted to try me out in the pulpit, or is that something you just tell your church hoes? Don't blaspheme in front of me. Heifer, you ain't God." She ain't say heifer, but you can't say certain shit on YouTube, so we gonna go with heifer. A woman ain't got no place in the pulpit. I never got that. So he said, "Stay in your lane, stop swerving, or find another church." So now she gonna take her daughter's 20 thou and start a church. And you wanna call that holy. Meanwhile, Mercedes gets a brooch from her coach regular. So now the strippers confront Uncle Clifford on the fact that the Pink may be shutting down. Okay, it's finally moving, but ooh, them first 3 episodes, babe, they could have been 1. So Mercedes says, "Oh no, it's not gonna shut down. Uncle Clifford's just a little behind." And they're like, "Well, damn, you knew this place was gonna close and you didn't say nothing?" She said, "Shit, y'all was blowing your money anyway. I got 20 grand from my gym. What you done with your puss?" So outside the club, Autumn runs into the lawyer and he said, "How dare you go through my computer?" Lord, so Andre tell her to go back to her kid and stop looking for the next thirsty man. And you know her kid didn't pass, so she get mad and start hitting and crying. So the next morning she tells him, "My daughter's gone." So at Mercedes' last dance, she still ain't got her last check from her mama. And all the girls put together a little memory wall for her. So her friend Maine shows up, then Little Murder shows up. They kind of get into it, but her mama calls and she was like, "Meet me next to the Kroger so I can get my check." Child, Little Murder and Maine get to fight. Oh no, it's the real estate agent that she was meeting, and somebody already bought the gym. Yep, she put the money down for a new church building, and she's the one who bought her daughter's gym. Your mama told you, don't tell people what you doing. She was right, and she ain't shit. So they start scrapping when she realizes she done stole all her money. So since Mercedes is busy whooping her mama's ass, they end up playing Little Murder's song. Oh, and Uncle Clifford comes out and Little Murder says, "This shit's about you," and the song's about falling in love. So they get back to the office and Clifford gives up the bus. Oh, not spit for lube. We did that in Brokeback Mountain and I didn't need to see it again. See, somebody said, "Oh, you just can't stand man-woman sex." No. Like spit for lube. That was sissy as sissy can get. I'm good. It's a lot of ass. It's a lot of ass. I'd love a little more plot and a dash less ass. Lord, so the police done come and arrested Mercedes and her mama. And that was the shit. So let's get to the next episode.